NeenaRose coming at you for your October, November, December, so the next 3 months for 2019, and then I'm gonna post 2020s after I do these 3 months here. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get started. So this is your love and romance for the next 3 months, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. The meditation session that I had gotten for you, Leo, was basically a lot of you are looking for no more hassles, no more drama within your relationships and the things that you have going on. Some of you have made some changes. I've even heard declarations of love. A channeling that I got in for you, Leo, was that some of you, and this was like 1 or 2 people, some of you have had, some of you are getting over the loss of a loved one that actually passed over. I'm hearing a Thomas, a Jamaica. Yeah, see, I have the Ten of Swords just popped out as your overall energy. So some of you may be getting over some hurts, as far as someone actually passing on. Somebody, I'm even hearing somebody even dealing with a murder. There wasn't a real investigation like what you hoped, and some things just didn't turn out right in that. Some of you that have left you a little scorned, well, a lot scorned is what I'm hearing. Even a Janet, I'm hearing a Janet. I don't know if Janet's here. Janet said that there were a lot of people that played with this here. But they want you to move on. They don't want you sitting back sulking. Look at this. The 9 of Swords just popped out. And this is male or female that this is resonating with, because some of the people I just named were males, and Janet just came, but Janet said that basically the family can go on. It's okay to date and to bring someone else in. The 10 of Cups here is here clarifying this 9 of Swords. So some of you may have been feeling guilty about moving on, is what I'm hearing. There is someone that's coming in. This is your pre-shuffle here. We're just going to go over some. And it says no, and I'm getting, like I said, I just got the energy of no more hassle. So Leo, it just seems like at this point, a lot of you are dealing with maybe just confronting some pain of the past. And some people may want you to feel a certain way about things that have transpired, but it doesn't even pertain to them. But I am hearing you need to move on. And it's okay to be happy. Don't feel guilty about some things that may have went on, that may have transpired that was out of your control. I'm hearing that a lot of you, this person may have been your backbone. And this is how you viewed them, as, you know, your help. When you needed help, this is how you viewed them. Get a few more cards out here and get the gist of your pre-shuffle out, and then we're going to go over it, Leo. But they're just saying have the strength to move on. And for some of you, I'm hearing that a Leo has passed on. I don't know if this is a Leo-Leo connection, or some of you may have been together, but you weren't married. You were together, and in the family, you couldn't really make any decisions. They wouldn't allow you to make any decisions regarding guarding them. So it was kind of like some of the things that were actually yours is what I'm hearing. The family kept. That's what I'm hearing. The family kept, and it's kind of like the family kept, but and some of the things that they kept were actually yours. And I believe that's for a certain few. That's just some people are dealing with death, a death, a physical death. This may be coming out, and the death may be coming. A lot of people don't like for the cards to tell that, but for the most part, this is what it is. I'm just calling it how I see it here. They don't like for the cards to speak of death and the things that has transpired because of death. Okay, so some of you are feeling a little uninspired. You're trying to do too many things at once is what I'm getting. And what I'm hearing is that you need to go ahead and take some things off your plate, Leo. Like some of this stuff don't really pertain to you. Don't pick up the pettiness is what I'm saying. What I'm hearing. Don't pick up the pettiness. They're saying is what I'm saying is telling them don't pick up the pettiness. That's what I'm saying. But they're saying don't pick the pettiness up. Just keep moving. Keep moving forward. Don't stop acknowledging the stuff that don't mean anything at the end of the day. Is what I'm hearing. Okay, so for the month of October, okay, so for the month of October, it looked like there was a union here. Some things kind of went disarray, and it's almost as if, like I said, because this is where we're at right now, with the Two of Wands in the upright being clarified by the Page of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so just these two alone here, this is where you're at. This is the past here, and this is just your pre-shuffle. This is not the your actual spread yet. So this is what we're going to come. This is what we're going to be discussing. Looks like at this point, there was something that was laid to rest. You know what I'm saying? And it would look like it was a union that wasn't in full bloom. So some of you may have lost a mate that basically you may have had plans to get married and you weren't married, because that's the energy that I'm feeling. Like you didn't get married. This person passed away before that. So a situation was laid to rest before you can actually make this cup existent. You know what I'm saying? Actually work on this union is what I'm getting. And then some of you, but this is a love and romance, but I'm also getting that some of you, and maybe even trying to go into business with someone, it's not going to work. It's gonna kind of fall through when you least expect it. Like I say, you probably making plans for a contract. They may be doing a certain part of the work. For whatever reason, this person may not show up. And I'm hearing that this also may be a death. Like you may be like, well, dang, they didn't even finish the contract. You don't know them personally is what I'm hearing. You don't know them personally to know that they may have passed on. And so also here in the month of October, we also have the Nine of Pentacles. You're looking at what it is that you're trying to build or what you've already built. And then you have the Empress here in reverse. So it's like something may not come to fruition. Maybe the birth of a child. You have the Two of Swords, and let me get another card out because I didn't clarify, and the Knight of Cups. So this may be slow moving. This may take a longer time than what you expect. This idea may not even manifest because it may be coming from some negative energy. It may just take a lot longer than what you expected. Some of you, this also may mean a breakup in October. A relationship or a situation may die in October. Like it may just, it may die completely. It may start back up. It may start back up later. They're telling me that it's probably going to start back up in December. But some of you are trying to go into a relationship or a union, and it has some toxicity with it. Like somebody may not be out of a full relationship yet. and they really can't give you what they're supposed to give you. So this offer just going to take longer. It's an offer on the table for some of you. Some things may be put to rest. Like I said, it may not just be an actual physical death. It also may just mean it may just come to a complete halt. And it's no more discussion about it. And it's like, well, dang, why you didn't even say anything? I'm getting that their communication may get cut abruptly, just so you won't be in some confusion. In November, we have here the Nine of Swords, being up at night about a family situation here. And so this may be taking place for those of you that resonated with this death. November, you may be up at night about some plans that you had made with someone and they're no longer here, is what I'm hearing. At the same time, you're going to use your intuition. We have the High Priestess here in the upright about some things that it seems like some people may have gotten away with some trickery or some mischievous behavior. And what they're also telling me is that some of you that are in a relationship, you don't want to discuss life insurance, but you may need to discuss that because something's going to happen unexpectedly. So some of you may need to discuss life insurance and things of that nature, because if not, somebody else is going to hold what happens. Somebody else is going to be in control of what happens. And this may have already happened. And some of you may be feeling regretful is what I'm hearing. And in some of you in your relationship, you may need to start making plans to put the kids in and yourself and your mate, your spouse. Y'all need to get some help, some life insurance, not health insurance, life insurance. You need to start investing in that. So, because the energy that I'm getting, they're saying that the family is going to walk away. And what they're going to give, they're going to walk away with the person that you're with things. They're going to walk away, and they may say they're paying for burial or paying for it, and they're going to do a lot of things you don't agree with. So you're going to have to get this together, is what they're telling me. Like this cup, I'm going to say coffin, this cup that's being offered, there's a death that's coming, y'all. They say it's not here yet. For some, this has already happened, and the family is basically making plans to do what they want to do because you didn't have coverage, and the coverage is not in your name. This bunch of legality crap. But what they're going to offer you, you're not going to want to accept. If they offer you something, what's in this cup, what I'm hearing is a little of nothing. And it's just this. Some of you need to go and check out your common law rights. And this is what I'm getting. This is what's coming to me right now. They're going to walk away with some stuff that's not theirs. You're not going to even be able to touch it. This is not to live in fear, but people need to learn to prepare, is what they're telling me. Learn to prepare for life. So basically, the universe is giving you the strength to keep moving forward, and then a lot of you are going to lose love for these people and understand that it's because of the unfairness, because of things not being balanced. You know what I'm saying? They may be smiling in your face and this and that, and then when this happens, they're not going to have your best interest at heart, or the real them comes out, is what I'm hearing. So they're giving you the strength to actually see this. They're saying, Leo, don't get all caught up in what they're showing you, the people's faces, what they're saying. Go and get the proper help that you need, as far as if you need to talk to a lawyer, if you got to pay that fee just to talk to a good lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Or if you need to call and see if you can get a pro bono lawyer to talk to, or something. I don't know. It's just saying that basically don't look at them. Go and look for your help. Go and look to see where you can get your help from. And so in December, we have victory. So some of you are going to be coming up with this victory. And then it's being clarified by the devil here in the upright. They're still talking. I'm just trying to, because they're saying that this is for someone, and this is for a couple of Leos. Let's have a few Leos here that's experiencing or have experienced a wrongful death, or even just a death, and it's like, you know, the paperwork wasn't right, or you all have been hanging for a while and you didn't get the paperwork done right, maybe for the kids, or maybe for it's just something's about to happen. So with the Hierophant here in the reverse, we got the Seven of Wands and Justice clarifying the Hierophant, which is clarifying the devil. Your foundation. Your foundation is what this is about. The foundation appeared to be sturdy, and it was. You all were together. I'm getting this is for a mate, but y'all didn't go get married. And wherever you're at, you may not have common law. Or this could be a parent where you didn't get what you were supposed to get. But in December, there's a victory for you, because under this devil's energy, the foundation was built under a covenant that was a broken covenant, because you got the Hierophant here in the reverse. So whatever was built under a broken covenant, now this could pertain to, this is coming out in December. You may have been fighting some deceptive energy all along, and justice is going to bring about some things that you left alone physically, but mentally you were still in your head about what happened. So some of you are dealing with a death in the past, and this energy is coming up in December. And you stop working towards getting what was yours, Leo. But there was some deceptive energy about this death and what they told you about. Some people were hiding some things, Leo. So in December, judgment here is reversed. So the things that they told you, that's going to come out about the death. Look, the death is clarifying judgment with the Five of Wands. So there may have been some bickering, arguing about this death, or you all are going to be bickering and arguing about the death and what actually was left. Because the death is being clarified by the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles. So basically, could be family, and then you're juggling what to do, or you may be fussing, and they could be juggling on what's going to happen. Because I'm hearing that somebody probably end up going to jail for lying. Somebody may go to jail for lying about some paperwork, is what I'm hearing. And that's maybe why they're saying that don't fuss with them. Don't fuss with them about what's going on. Just go ahead. This is in December. You're gonna find this out. So let's get you some cards out here. And like I say, you have the overall energy of the Ten of Swords in the upright here in your pre-shuffle. I'm gonna leave those out and put the rest of these up. And we're gonna start. I'm gonna do another tarot deck here. And we're gonna start. Let's get your chakra energy out for October, November, and December. Let's see here. October, we have joy. So some of you need to work on being happy again. In spite of what's going on, don't let people steal your joy. Don't let them dictate how you feel. Just keep it moving type of thing. Let's get November and December's energy out here. And okay, so joy is overall. So I still need October, November, December. So some of you may be very upset behind what's going on. People showing their true colors or have shown their true colors. But it looks like December justice is going to come out. And some people may, and what I was hearing is some people may even get some jail time behind doing things they have no business doing. Or basically lying about what's going on. So I'm going to put joy up here at the top. And we got complacency for October. November, we have gossip, which basically, and it's in the reverse. So what that means is basically you already know they talking noise. You don't need to focus on it. And then we have acceptance in December. So basically, and we have grief at the bottom of the deck, but it's in the reverse. So don't let grief hold you back. You may be grieving right now, but you still have business to handle, you know. And with your joy being the overall, don't get overwhelmed by what's happened. Not saying that you didn't love them, not saying you didn't want you didn't want your relationship to flourish, but for the most part, this is where we're at. Get Leo's energy here for October, November, December. Leo's energy here for October, November, December. Let's clarify this chakra energy here. October, November, December. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. So a lot of you are going to stop being on the defense and stop entertaining them, is what I'm hearing. This is your overall energy here. So you didn't got complacent about some things. That's in October. They're gossiping about this love affair that you have. This is where the main energy is coming from here. So complacency is being clarified by the Lovers and Judgment. Okay, so basically what they're telling me here is because I'm about to go over these cards. This is like, wow. But people don't cease to amaze me about the dirt that they do, about the evilness that they have, how wicked they can be. And it's all about, when they have their little 15 minutes of fame, how they're going to try to outshine you in something that they're not even purpose for. They're not even willing to do what it takes. And that's what I'm getting. A lot of people don't want to do the work, but they want to keep up foolishness in people's lives. Okay, so I've clarified everything, looks like. So let's go over this here. So October, your thing will be complacency. Don't get so complacent in your relationship that you don't handle your business, because judgment is going to come up about a lover situation. So this doesn't necessarily have to mean there's somebody cheating. This could also mean that there's something else involved that's keeping your relationship from flourishing the way it needs to. Okay, clarifying the Lovers, we have the Tower and we have the Five of Wands. Both are in the upright as well too. So with that, you have to understand that there's a Tower moment coming pertaining to a situation that maybe you're in, Leo. Not maybe, the situation that you're in that needs to move forward, and it's about the foundation. Because the Chariot and the Four of Wands is clarifying the Tower. Both are in the upright, so you have to understand that both of these are where you're moving forward to is laying something to rest. Don't get complacent. It's okay to mourn if that's what laying to rest is. You have to lay them to rest. You really don't have it to fight, but don't get complacent. You know what I'm saying? And you drop the ball on this love because of you may be finding out some things too, is what they're telling me. You may find out some things that may hurt your feelings, and you may not get to that level of completion right now, because you also have judgment clarifying complacent too, with complacement, which is also complacency, which is also in the upright. So that means some things are going to come about that has something to do with maybe a fresh endeavor, a fresh idea that's supposed to come to you. There may be, don't get so complacent that you don't see that there's something that's supposed to come out of this, where you disregard maybe somebody coming in with an apology. Like what I'm hearing is that somebody's going to come talk to you. They're going to want to, and you don't want to talk because there's been so much crap, or you feel like they're trying to set you up, but they're saying you need to hear what they have to say. Don't disregard this apology, because this person may come back and help you later. There's an apology that needs to come in, and this is going to help you get whatever this is, this new start. Don't get complacent in laying someone to rest, or feel like, man, I just don't know how to go on, blah blah blah, I didn't handle this type of stuff, this is the stuff they dealt with, and now they're not here. In November, we have gossip in the reverse, right? So okay, complacency is here in the upright. They just told me I didn't show that. Okay, so with gossip in the reverse, we have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. So basically, they're talking about, they're gossiping about your relationship, and it being, but both of these are in the upright. So basically, this person may not have married you, but they said they loved you. This is what's going on with you, but they're gossiping about your union, saying, if y'all been together so long, why y'all ain't never get married? And they're saying all this stuff, and it's starting to get to you. And you're gonna have to rise above the gossip and the he say, she say. You're gonna have to rise above that and just be like, you know what? Y'all not running me. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm their soulmate. I know what we had. You know what I'm saying? Because it looks like they're gonna try to burden you down with the Knight of Cups, with the Ten of Wands. It's like they're gonna try to burden you down with what they're saying about you concerning this connection. But the Two of Cups is being clarified by the moon. So some things is gonna come out that was hidden. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what that is. So basically what was hidden, that this person had walked away from some things from the family, look like, because the moon is being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the King of Cups. Okay, so you may have been dealing with a Scorpio, or you may have Scorpio on your chart. You know what I'm saying? Or this also could be Pisces energy too. You know what I'm saying? This is Pisces energy, the Eight of Cups, and this is Scorpio's energy here. Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Scorpio, Aquarius, one of the two. But this is also Scorpio's energy as well. So both of these are water cards. So you may have water in your chart, or they may have water in their chart. But for the most part, it looked like what's hidden is that they had walked away maybe from the family or another commitment that they had going on. There's some things that was hidden about a relationship. So they may have walked away from the family, and this is what you're going to find out. There was love here and they walked away. And then in December, and this is what they're gossiping about. Now, this may be another relationship that they may have had with you while they were with you, or this may be, they're saying that this is another relationship before you, is what I'm hearing. So in December, you have acceptance. You have to basically, but it's in the reverse. You've already accepted whatever's going on, but you're going to have to walk in it. It looks like you're taking a calculated risk at this point, because it's being clarified by the Fool and the Hangman. And you're going to have to make a choice. Okay? So basically, Okay, so basically you're going to have to stand up in what you know. And it looks like with the strength card here, this is your energy here, but it looks like it's in reverse. So you're going to have to stand up in what you know, because it looks like you may get a little tired and weary in December. Like you don't have the strength to go anymore because of the things you may be hearing. You're going to have to let that crap go as far as what you're hearing, because you got to handle this business. This is, at this point, this becomes business for you. You can't break free. And I'm not saying like you're bound, but you can't break free and just let the things fall. Finish this out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like, you may be reminiscing, because we got the 5 of Cups and the King of Swords. You may be thinking logically here. This is strength. And I mean, this is what's clarifying strength. So if you're basically reminiscing on some things that went on, and you all may have had some talks, but you all didn't carry some things out. But continue to be logical. Continue to be logical. Like I say, this is more water energy. Like I say, another Scorpio card. You continue to be logical. You know what I'm saying? You'll be thinking about some conversations y'all had, and they told you such and such was dirty. They told you such and such ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Be logical in your approach, because all this is clarifying the Fool. You know, and maybe that's why the strength is in reverse. It's like, you know, you planning out your strategy without losing. So you may not want to exhibit the strength that you know you have, or pull out your ace right now, because that's what I'm getting at. You're going to logically calculating, come up with a plan to win. And this is December, so you know, in the pre-shuffle you had the 5 of Swords, so it was like you had a victory, but you had to plan this out. And the Fool in the upright is actually a calculated risk. The Hangman here is basically deciding between, your decision is between this Devil's energy and this Knight of Wands. Now these could represent 2 different people. Or this could be your energy as saying that, you know what, I could be dirty, or I can just go in and do what I'm supposed to do, or I could be dirty with this and not make sure anybody get anything. You know, it's just all about how you're viewing the thing, because the Devil's energy here is being clarified by the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Pentacles. So basically these are options. You know what I'm saying? I'm juggling how I want to deal with this money, because it looks like you come out with a victory and it's in your favor. You know what I'm saying? And what path you're going to strike out on, how you're going to make this work. You know, this is the Devil's energy. Basically, it's almost like, you know, do I want to do them like they were going to try to do me? You know what I'm saying? Or am I just really just going to take what's mine and keep moving? You got a new path that you're going to look out to strike out on. And then you're going to have to balance out some things concerning your finances in December. And it could be just concerning love, on how you're going to deal with this with your kids. You know what I'm saying? Let's get your energy here. Your animal spirit is Mountain Goat. Fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. You know what I'm saying? People may be showing up as I'm fighting for love, but on the cool, they are very unfaithful. They're not. Unfaithful means that I may do something behind your back, and I may be calling it love. I love my brother. I love my cousin. But on the cool, they going around trying to make sure you don't get anything. You know, oh, I love my husband, but for the most part, they don't want their children to have nothing. You know what I'm saying? I love my child, but you didn't make sure everybody got blessed. You only blessed certain children. You know, that's unfaithfulness. That means you're not faithful to who you say you're faithful to. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may have gotten dreams that this person come back and they're maybe trying to help you or whatnot, but you want to make sure, that that's that person. You know, you need to go in and pray and get clarity and get clarification on if that's them. And that's what you're telling me, if that's really them, or if that's a deceptive energy sending you into a false fight. Because that happens too. the mountain goat. Deep in his body, mystical goat fashions Biozar, considered a remedy for disease. As goat holds these cures within, so you hold the remedies for your life ills. Goat, intensely sexual, maintains a harem and fights fiercely for his consorts, and counsels that even those who strive ardently for your love may not be true. However, defend your present love passionately and thoughtfully. Celebrate it with the gift of wild rose, the full moon seen on a wild night, and it will remain forever. So that's just like, some people may come up and bring up the indiscretions of your partner after they pass. Do not focus on that. Don't focus on the unfaithfulness, because that's supposed to get you to waver, is what I'm hearing. Like, don't focus on that. Focus on what's really going on at hand. Okay. um okay, so this is deep, because at this point it's almost as if where you're going and how you're going to get there type of energy. Okay, so let's clarify this mountain goat here. Okay, there's the full deck here. Lord, I ain't even shuffled yet, and they're all over the place. There are a lot of people that hear that want to talk, but it's almost as if they don't want to say too much, because some of you are very worried. And at the same time, the enemy is listening, is what they're saying, that a lot of them are checking out things to try to, a lot of people are going to the spirit realm to find out what's going on with you, because you kind of shut people out that they thought, but there's somebody that you need to talk to. And that may be the conversation that you're reminiscing on, thinking about when they said don't trust such and such, but such and such cool when they want to be. So there's somebody that you need to let in, so they can kind of show you where it is that you need to go to actually get what's rightfully yours. There's somebody that needs to come in and say what they're going to say, make their declaration to you. So we're gonna clarify the mountain goat. Like I say, there's just continue to be faithful to them, even though they're not here. Don't lose your joy about what they're saying. Just continue to be faithful and what's going on. I'm hearing that this was, but I didn't cut the deck, huh? I'm hearing that this was a true love relationship, and that these cards are slippery. So don't give up on yourself or the union, and don't not fight because of what people are saying, because that's their goal, to deter you from getting what's yours because of he say, she say, and things of that nature. There's still something that's yours. I done shuffled again even after I cut. Ain't that some crap? These cards too slick to kind of grasp them with my thumb. Give me Leo's energies to clarify this mountain goat. Clarify this mountain goat. I'm going to pull now because nothing's coming out. Okay, so now I have the Two of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Ten of Cups. So it looks like at this point there may be some things that's going on. This may be family that don't want you to get what's rightfully yours. But there's somebody that's going to come and take There's somebody that's going to come and be on your side. But they're not, I'm hearing like the Judas spirit almost, like they're not going to know that they're on your side. And so they don't like how they're doing you, is what I'm hearing. So they're going to come and help you. And maybe this what this apology is. Like, I'm sorry the family doing this, but let me show you where this is at, so you can get to it. There's somebody coming to help you, Leo. Because in the present energy, we have this person is coming in October. It's already here, but it's coming in October. And November, you have things are not going to be flowing like they need to. It may look like you may not receive anything. There's going to be harsh communication. They're going to be calling you. There's going to be fussing. Because you're going to hear about they are already dispersing money and they haven't given you anything or given your kids anything. There's going to be harsh communication. Like I say, this Four of Cups is here again. They're going to try to give you scrapes and buckets, just like whatever. And they're not going to care about the history that you all have. That's November. This is going to be exposed. They're not going to care about the history. They're going to be talking noise to you. They're going to be calling you up. It's going to be coming in harsh. But you're going to have to stay focused and not give into it, Leo. In December, it looks like at this point, you get your victory. Because here we go with the Five of Swords again in December. So it's coming. Your victory's coming in December, Leo. You may have to, this may be, this is Capricorn energy here. This may be a earth sign. A earth sign that you're going to have to come head up with. No, and y'all won't be the same after this is over. After you get what you're supposed to get, they may even get some jail time is what I'm hearing. For some people may, what I'm hearing is that they may have already tried to disperse some things without going to court. And that's fraud. Because if you go in and pretend to be somebody else and use their social and their name, that's fraud. So when all this hit the fan, I'm hearing that, no, y'all probably ain't gonna never be the same again. But it looks like y'all are going to, y'all ain't gonna never be the same again. But it's not gonna matter because these aren't your blood relatives. I'm hearing that these are in-laws or something. But either way, it just seems as if at this point, this person is gonna get in trouble. This person's going to get in trouble, and then they're going to be mad that they got found out. Let's get an overall crystal for your for this 3 month here, and then we'll be done. I'm guessing if they don't have me do anything else. New beginnings. The Cacoxenite, I guess. Cacoxenite. Okay, new beginnings. So let's get this out. Let's read up on this and even get a prayer in with it. But it looks like this is going to be a new beginning for you, Leo. After this awakening on people and understanding that, you know, you got family members that was basically in on this. Just realizing that, you know, a lot of people didn't have your best interests at heart. And knowing that it's not going to, there's nothing to be in fear of, is what they're telling me to tell you. Don't be in fear of this, Leo, because this had to happen. Okay. This is the solar plexus and the crown chakra. So basically, It says enhances channeling gifts and abilities, enhances creative ideas and awakening imagination. Journeys with you into the magic realm of spirit, activates new ideas and inspiration. So that means basically at this point you have to keep moving and not, fall through the cracks with disbelief and doubt. Um, Understand what God is telling you is real and just roll with it. Creator, we come to you and ask that you continue to enhance Leo with their gifts of channeling and the abilities that you've given them to procreate in the spirit realm and the natural. I just speak that they continue to enhance creative ideas and awakening their imagination to things that are going on around them and point them where they're necessary. The journeys with you into the magical realm of the spirit activates new ideas and inspiration. I speak that they don't give up and they walk into their new beginnings with joy, and that they're uplifted, and that they understand that people will come to deter you from a love and desire that you know you had with someone, and the love is still there. I speak that you continue to embrace the loving memories that you have on your own that don't coincide or go with anybody else's theory of your love. Stay encouraged, Leo. Selah. So I just speak that you continue to keep moving. Don't worry about the daggers that people are trying to put in your back about the disposition of a person or anything of that nature. If you want to just talk or anything, you can email me. That's going to be in the description box below. If you want to, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thanks for watching to the end if you're still here. Have a good one. This is your girl NeenaRose. Check out your Jupiter. This is your October, November, December for 2019. Y'all be blessed.